Yo, this one goes out. Yeah, bro.
Here we go, folks. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. We're in Boca Raton, Florida at Flagler Pettit Union Stadium, the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And they'll run this play from the pistol formation. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Breaks into the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On the run here, lets it go. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tulsa.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Carr. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He hands it off from the gun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Carr. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Dump off caught by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Carr. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab by the receiver. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Tulsa.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on first down. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's a comeback route. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game. But they did it in a big way there.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, FAU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Tulsa offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Tulsa offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. An inside div now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Toss play, running right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Running out of time in the pocket. Who's going to take off here?
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Jukes to get free. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Gain of 22.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second down and goal. And off inside, looking for a touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Carr. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Who's in the clear? They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Tackle made after a big gain. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB keeper all the way.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Owls.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll give it to the back. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Here's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Off the play fake on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. They'll try the right side on the toss.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
At completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On first down, it's play action. Moves left out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a draw play. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the catch, can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for a man. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He keeps it on the design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sneed. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush. The sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Carr. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, FAU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Tulsa offense back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Bringing pressure. Wide open downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And 1st down for the offense.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll make it in there. How about that gamble paying off? They go for 2, make it, and have the lead here late in the game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. And it's good for a first down at the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
You can win it with a field goal, but you have to manage the clock smartly here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. And it goes wide left as time expires. The defense holds on for the victory. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on